weekly when they have millions in their accounts that they can just take and say they live in the country. They can't do that. So for us Africans, as much as anyone will advise you that it's good to buy properties in this country. Yes, it's good. But so for me, I'm not buying no properties in this country. Because 25 years to pay it off. I'm 30 years old now, 25 years. How old would I be then? 50 something. When our age mates are in Africa at this age right now, they've already done all the foundations. They are enjoying their lifestyle now, traveling around the whole world with their wife, their children. But then us that in the UK now, what are we doing? Working, paying tax, paying tax, working.
That's what I'm saying. But Bruce don't get me right. That's what I'm saying. You cannot be just here working. You know?
Bruce, I'm not going to lie to you. Your country, I have a lot of Ghanaian friends. And as of this year, I'm going to Ghana to go and build a property in Ghana. Your country is one of the best countries to even build properties because even Nigerians now are running to Ghana.
Yeah.
Because in Ghana now, you get a lot of...
Like you said, you all have your mentality. But, I mean, that is what I think I hold up to. For me, like I said, if I would have any money or whatever... That's the point is, like, for me, it would be difficult for me to actually say I am going to stay back home. Like, it would be difficult. I'm being honest, it would be difficult. And so it means that if I will have to move, that would be when I'm like my 50s, 60s, like, and so I calculate my age now. And if I'm able to get a mortgage here, I mean, if I get a mortgage, if by the time you're leaving and you want to sell that mortgage, my brother, like, the might, in any case, Karim, I need to go. I have got something I have to do. We'll talk later.
But bro, one thing I will tell you is it's not easy to
make sure you get your woman.
It's not easy to pay off mortgage in the UK because within that 25 years of you paying that mortgage, I have a lot of friends that took a mortgage 10 years ago. Anything can happen between that 25 years. Illness, death, anything can happen. Because I have a friend that the mom took her finger when she was still a baby. She's only 20 years old now. The mom died during the pandemic now. All that stress is on the girl right now. And during the pandemic, when her mom died now, she does not have no idea of what is mortgage. Everything that her mom left for her now, she started spending. 3-bedroom house in Old Street. You guys should know what I'm talking about, in Old Street. And you know properties over there. The cheapest property there is 2.3 million. She has no idea of all this mortgage that, she needs to be paying this amount of money. Do you know where the government moved her to now? Because she could not keep up with the payment. They moved her to Manchester. So you might be looking at it as you're investing in this country, but guess what now? As of April now, we're going into a new dimension of financial activities, which is CBD. I don't know if you guys have heard about CBDC, digital currency.
Yeah.
Whereby now they control every single amount of any money that goes in your account. They will know they need to know where the money is coming from and it's going to get taxed. This thing is already happening in China already, in a certain city in China. It's been happening there for the past 10 years, whereby your lifestyle is based on your credit and your good deeds. And you already know UK is full of cameras. So in the next couple of years, for us Africans, this country is going to be 10 times harder. Because UK is based on your credit life, on your credit score.
Yeah, of course.
Us as a black man, I'm not talking about black women. Women, they are fine because all they have to do is just get pregnant and they'll give them a house. Eventually, they stay in that house for 3 to 5 years. They can buy their house from the council. But for us black men in this country, things are going to get 10 times harder. As for your friend that is saying he's living here in the next 30 years, I'm living this country in the next 8 years. I've got 2 kids already. I'm only waiting for them to get to 16 years old before I've already built so many properties in Nigeria. So I have my mindset back home already. I've been in this country for 20 years and not once have I ever liked England because all my age mates are left back home from secondary school. As of 5-7 years ago, they're married, they got their own business, they're living a good life, no stress, even though people will say, Nigeria is difficult, Nigeria is this and that, but if you have a good job, you're good. If you have a good investment, you're good. But then look at us if you compare the 30 years olds over here that are doing good compared to the 30 years olds back in Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, the ones in Africa are doing way better than us.
Of course. Definitely, you're right, brother. Definitely.
And that's because of the freedom that they have. Imagine just buying a car in this country. You need to pay for MOT. You need to pay for insurance. You need to pay for tax. You need to pay for parking your car outside your own house, resident permit.
Of course, my brother.
You buy a house in this country, the land is not yours. So if this country ever go to war, that house can get taken off you at any time.
Anytime, my brother, anytime. So for you to be investing here is a waste of money.
It's a waste of money. For us Africans, it's a waste of money. And this is what we need to start advising a lot of Africans that are running away from Africa. Come here. Our ancestors did not run here to come and stay here. They ran here. Maybe they took them as slavery and they didn't know much. But for us now, we've been informed enough to know that we're only coming here for a certain period of time, make our money and invest our money back home to create these opportunities, job opportunities for the rest of the people that don't know.
Benefiting to your investment.
Bruce, if you're still here, I'm not saying what your decision is wrong. There's a lot of people that there's a lot of people like you that don't want to go back anytime soon.
I don't even want to stay in the next 15 or 10 years. Because I know the kind of hard life here in the UK. I've experienced it. It's very hard for you. You have to work, pay tax, work. You don't even have time for yourself. It's very difficult. But in Africa, you can work, you can have time for yourself, enjoy your money, do your investment, everything will go smoothly, But people think that everything here, you have to settle here, do everything in the UK, forget about your home country. It's not nice,
Everything here is expensive. If you look at what we're paying for our house rent on a monthly basis, that's what certain people are paying for a nice place. How many of my friends I know in Nigeria that live in Lekki? I ask, how much is your rent for the whole year?
I pay
£950,000. How much? No, 950.